Going on. So you Aries have the Ten of Cups, the King of Wands, the Magician, the Strength, Ace of Wands, the Sun. A lot of Leo energy in this. The Star, Aquarius, Leo, Axis, the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Justice. Okay. And the Justice is Libra, which is the exact opposite sign. So Leo, Virgo, Libra. Okay, so for you Aries, right, the Ten of Cups, like I said, the Ten of Cups, you're done with the entitled mentality that a lot of people tend to have. You're done with that stuff. And you're right now, you're not necessarily currently dating anybody. You're really searching right now. You're not really getting to know any particular person. You're still getting to know other people. You're still searching. The King of Wands and the Magician really is about and you're prepared for the people who act like you should offer them everything and they give you nothing, right? You know what the games are, and you're not going to fall for it the same way. You're not going to fall for it at all. You're not going to fall for the same things that you used to, where people come to you and they expect you to give them something because they come to you with a sob story, right? They tell you, Aries, they need help and they're really down and out in life. So you Aries take pity on them. And that's one of the things that for you Aries is pretty much a weakness. You have a soft spot for your friends because not a lot of people, you don't see yourselves as a lot of people liking you, right? So you have a soft spot for your loved ones, your family, your friends, your romantic significant others, especially the ones that are disrespectful to you. A lot of times you Aries can be in very I can't say the word here, but a lot of times you Aries can be in very dysfunctional romantic relationships, and you end up showing too much love and compassion to the people who are low quality, low trash, that they will get the best treatments from you. So if a lot of you Aries really want to get up on out of that, you're starting to get out of that, because you Aries understand that your mind used to be warped and that you really used to perceive things completely incorrect about significant others. It should not hurt. It should not, what's the kind of way that I'm trying to get at this? Because you can't say certain things on YouTube, but it should not be a serious problem for you to have to be in a relationship. A relationship should be a functional one where the two of you are ready. You and the significant other should be ready to be in. But considering the fact that a lot of people aren't that way, you have to prepare yourselves to know what to do when the games start, if the games start, right? So the Strength in the Ace of Wands is about, and so when it does start, you, like I said, you know what to do. You know what someone looks like when they're trying to put their best foot forward first, but that's really a mask for them to try to soften you up, to size you up, to see. Because one of the games that people will do is your same enemies, right? People who really mean to try to do damage, most of the times, I'll say about 80% of the times, they will never come to you directly. You will never actually see these people coming up front and direct. It's more so about 80% of the times your enemies are really generated, or they're coming from a place of with a smile on their face, because part of the games is they have to size you up. But this goes to show you the cowardness of it, because how come they ain't gonna size up an individual that they think would whoop them or would have something to say about them? Because they think that those people are the ones for them to not mess, not even realizing, no, it's actually the compassionate people that they think they're getting run over on is the ones that will take them up on out of here. But they're stupid, Aries. They're not sophisticated people at all, not even in the mind. So the strength represents the superiority complex that a lot of them may have. But the Ace of Wands represents, they may think that, they're entitled to it, some sort of supernatural predetermination that, this is their birthright to try to act like this, right? This is what happens when you get overly confident people, right? They have a superiority complex. But the Sun card represents, but you, Aries, basically, you're going to really do damage to their ego whenever it is that you decide to leave them alone. Because your confidence is the real deal. You don't have to put up with these dysfunctional people, right? So the Star card now represents, look, you looking for someone that's special, who's the real deal. You ain't got time to be messing around with goofballs all day that want to waste time, no matter what type of situation is. Because think about it, right? This is why I say that people who are parasitic and run game, they're not bright. Because think about it, right? Their whole livelihood and their whole life is based upon trying to parasite or leech off of other people's mercy and compassion. They're already subjugated in the sense of they are subjugated to other people's mercy and compassion. What happens when you say no? And that's a terrible position to your whole life. Position yourself from a perspective of you need to go that far to try to convince somebody that you in love with them in order for them to actually break off little breadcrumbs. Because because think about it, you ever wonder why is it that these petty, stupid people never actually ask you for any type of anything important that has substance to it? They want you to give them a couple of dollars. They want you to do little knickknacks, little knickknack paddywhacks, give a dog a bone, They never actually ask you for anything that's real important. Hey, substance. It's always some petty stuff. And the reason why is because they're parasitic. So the High Priestess represents, so you Aries have to do what Aries fire signs do. Burn these leeches off you. Get them off you. Don't hang out with them. And a lot of you a lot of you Aries, there's a lot of Leo energy in this. Sorry about that. A lot of you Aries are not putting up with this. You're leaving them by themselves, letting them be exactly who and what they are, because they stupid. And then you have the Seven of Swords and the Justice, letting these people fall from their own devices. They're going to continue to live their lives trying to leech off of and eat off of someone else's plate. Stupid. They stupid. Right? But that's not your problem. So let's clarify the Justice. What does it look like for you moving forward? The Ace of Cups. You will have a time where let's lay out some more cards. Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles. All right. You will have your time where you will have your time, Aries, where you will get to know other people that will choose up on you and will try to get to know you and give you a fair shake. The Chariot, which is Mars energy, specifically Mars and Cancer energy, the Queen of Pentacles, all right? And you will get a chance. You will have your chance to get to know other people. It doesn't stop just here, just because, things have been difficult for you, Aries. You will get your fair chance in the future, probably even now or somewhere near, where people will want to get to know you, and they will make an effort. They will show you some form of an appreciation to get to know you. Okay? Let's clarify some more of these cards. Let's clarify the star card, which is what it is that you want. But your partner that's built for you. Your perfect partner, you specifically. The Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, and the Empress. To clarify the star, this is about, yes, you have to continue to do something. No, you have to continue to walk away from the dysfunctional people, because the longer you stay committed and stay in tune with the dysfunctional people, is the longer it's going to take for you to actually get to the better quality individuals. The Wheel of Fortune represents ultimately the decision is yours. The Page of Pentacles and the Empress represents remember to stay focused as to what you want.